Welcome back to Newswatch 12 this morning, and turning now to Storm Watch 12 meteorologist Josh Colbert. Still seeing some fire weather red flag warnings behind you today. What area is the biggest concern to you, or do you even have one today?
Every place in red.
Yeah.
You know, there's that term like seeing red when you're like so mad. Well, we've been seeing a lot of red here as of late because there have been so many red flag warnings. We've had increased fire danger for the past few days. And of course, that is carrying over into today. Pretty much every county in the Newswatch 12 viewing area, minus Curry County, has the threat for wildfire starts today because of the abundance of lightning, gusty thunderstorm winds, and also the fuels within these red shaded areas are critically dry. This runs until 11 p.m. tonight. Temperatures this morning pretty warm. It's also pretty muggy out there. Dew points are in the 50s and 60s, which feels more like Alabama and Texas and not so much Southern Oregon and Northern California. And here's part of the reason why there's a lot of moisture in the area for this morning. Thankfully, not a lot of this is coming along with some lightning. We were tracking some lightning a little bit earlier up towards Chemult, but it looks like most of that has dissipated. So now we're getting some lightningless rain, which we don't really see a lot during the month of August. So that is definitely some good news. But here's the bad news. A little bit later in the day, we'll get this lull, and then we'll have more thunderstorm development. So that's why the red flag warning is in place for today. And you're actually picking up on some pinks and some purples here on this forecast model, which means that we could potentially see some small hail, some gusty winds, and also, of course, some lightning, which is the big concern. But unlike with last night, for tonight, once the sun dips below the horizon, I think most of these storms will dissipate. And it does look like we'll have another little chance for some scattered thunderstorms on Wednesday, although the coverage and the atmospheric forcing and all that isn't looking as impressive. We may be running into the same problem on Thursday. Here's a good problem to have. We have a lot of rain that's falling from all of this, a lot of rain for August standards. We could potentially get up to 1/4 of an inch up in the Cascades, over in the basin, and for the Shasta Valley, definitely less impressive totals in the Rogue Valley and along the coast. And this would be through Wednesday. So for today, it's going to be another hot day. It's going to be another smoky day, although the coverage of the smoke isn't as great as what it's been for the past couple of days. And we'll be tracking that threat for showers and thunderstorms drying out during the middle of the day. Then we'll see a resurgence in everything as we head into the afternoon and into the evening. Then overnight, not only will we dry out, I think some of us could clear out. Still dealing with a little bit of haze, but no clouds in the Rogue Valley, only partly cloudy skies, mostly clear to partly cloudy skies down in Siskiyou County over on the east side. Still seeing some haze and some smoke, but we'll get that northwest push in winds, and that'll concentrate a lot of the smoke over on the east side and down into Siskiyou County. And also, we'll see some more marine layer fog there along the coast. Here's your bike riding forecast over the next few days for the Klamath Basin, and things are going to be hot, they're going to be hazy, and we'll see that chance for thunderstorms as we head into Thursday and Friday, but a much smaller threat compared to what we saw yesterday and for today. And temperatures, they're going to slowly drift upwards as we head into the weekend. We could be back in the triple digits in the Rogue Valley as we head into next week. Here's your 7-day forecast. Along the coast, we'll see the marine layer holding pretty steady. Maybe it breaks apart a bit as we get into Thursday and Friday with some of the temperatures going up just a little bit and seeing more sunshine over the weekend, but it does look like it returns as we get into next week. For Siskiyou County, bad air quality, thunderstorms for the next few days, and then we will dry out and heat up into next week. So that means those fuels are going to get even drier, and we'll run into the same problem over on the east side. So even though we don't like to see the lightning, we like to see the rain. And when we don't have that, that means that another component to fire danger, critically dry fuels, that will get worse. So definitely not good news. Also, we'll track kind of the same pattern up in the Cascades and Siskiyous. And then for the Rogue Valley, like I've already mentioned, getting back into the triple digits and seeing that dry pattern returning for next week.